awesome.
I think we're in my house. No, so I took my picture. My picture comes from some chick asked me to do something for a TikTok where you had to do like a flirty, but make it funny. So I put ski goggles on, put my hat like this. That's how we got that picture.
God, you're so funny. God damn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Just Vibin podcast, episode, what is it, 5? Four? Episode 4. Last
You
week.
go to preschool.
Actually, no.
No, really, you are.
You not really go to preschool?
I mean, I went to Wooden Shoe. I don't know if that really counts.
My sister also went to
Shoe. It's like basically like daycare.
My sister went
And that
there.
counted as like preschool. Dude, I had swimming as a special. I was like, so I'll tell you a quick story here.
We haven't
So
done it.
like the one memory I have from this is like, so they'd always put like our swimsuits in like a hamper, and like for some reason I had my penis, my winter out, and I couldn't find the fucking hamper.
How far in are we?
I couldn't find the hamper, so I was just running around all naked. And I remember like one of like the daycare people came over to me and were like, "Hunter, you need to put clothes on."
Alright, anyways, Just Vibin Podcast, episode 4, after, a little bit of a longer intro. How are we all doing? How are you guys all?
I'm just vibing.
I went to
Wooden Shoe. He's back!
If you haven't
I'm
noticed,
back.
he's back.
Unfamiliar face. We haven't had before.
That guy.
And we also changed
At least on camera.
Yeah. We also changed the seating order to how the, little thumbnail.
Yeah, we thought it'd look a little bit better.
A little more professional, you know what I mean?
We're also pretending that we're sponsored by Honey Made today.
And sponsored by Gatorade.
And Coca-Cola.
And the Denver Nuggets themselves.
And Chrome.
Doug,
And
we
Coke.
have a sponsor.
Who?
FNX Fitness.
Oh,
That's
you're right.
that's your
Go
fitness.
follow Red Kid Fitness.
On
Yeah,
Instagram.
use code REDKID 15% off.
Alright, and then follow our Instagrams, Twitter, TikTok, all that. What else we have?
Put them on screen now.
Follow those. Alright, plugs aside, I feel like we've wasted enough time. Get into the first topic, which you have your list. We're ranking all 50 states to start off the podcast. We kind of started doing this last
Wait, what?
Okay, but on real dead last, New York.
I had California.
What do you mean? New York was fun.
Yeah, it's your
Okay, shut the. We're not talking about states right now. God damn.
Alright, first topic for real. Is that out with PSA?
No, let's start out with this one.
With that?
So talk about what you did in Idaho.
Well, I essentially just sat back and enjoyed myself. I climbed multiple trees. And I also I tried the video call, I think Ethan at one point. I video called Logan.
I was playing Wii Sports. I hit a home run while
Yes.
he was watching.
I was very happy he hit a dinger for me.
Woo!
It was a long.
Wii Sports is rigged. Screw Wii Sports.
It's not rigged.
It's rigged. They
Sounds
decide
like
who
21.
They decide who wins from the start of the game. How?
That's not
What?
How?
You can land the same contact on the ball, same exact swing, and they'll be like, nope, straight pop up. Easy
That's
catch.
kind of facts.
That's
No.
crazy.
But then the same guy hits less hard and everything, and it's boom, gone, holy.
The fucking ball moves differently every time. It's not like it's the
You
exact
gotta
same
get the
movement.
right backspin on it.
So-
Exactly.
Ronan, you started your COD clip
I did.
TikTok. Put that on the screen now.
I
me.
saw
The
I saw
best
you
throwing
go
knife
follow that.
user in the world.
I
saw
seriously
that
though,
too.
I was watching some of his clips. I was like, holy shit, it's good. I like
I
it.
saw it. You got some hate today.
I do have hate.
They're
They
saying
claim
you
that I'm
got
hard
hard
scoping on shoot halves. But it's really not. It's pre-aiming.
Yeah, but you got the shield knife. Bah!
It do be big facts.
That's what he does. All right. And the next thing, we're gonna stay out of getting too political and get to all that. But guys, it's kind of scary right now. Stay safe. All that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else to add? Or we keeping it quick?
Make sure to keep
No.
it peaceful.
Yeah.
Don't burn shit down.
Don't riot. Just don't do that. It's
Don't kill
stupid.
people, please.
That's facts. That's
That's very good. That's
luck,
very good for
guys.
everyone's health.
Let's keep people alive. All right. Are we done with that now?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
All right. No more. I feel like I'm doing all the introductions.
Yeah.
You guys
Okay.
Yeah,
Ronan, go ahead.
Ronan, you go. You introduce this one. That one.
This is so bad.
Okay.
Bro, what?
Okay, so it's
That's just
over.
how you can do it.
Okay, I got it. So obviously, throughout most of the 2010s, Call of Duty has been one of the more primarily dominant video game.
Actually, from
franchises.
2010 to 2020, it was the highest grossing game.
Yeah. So there's the statistics. But it's been one of the more dominant. But recently, it has started to fall lately, and that's almost a combination of other games stepping up and being bigger, but also quality of theirs going down. So do you guys think that it's towards the end of its life, or do you guys think
No,
it's not?
I think
don't
it's
think so.
so. What is Call of Duty's arguable least favorite among the community? It's Call of Duty World War II. And when Call of Duty World War II was supposed to be in its prime, Fortnite was in its prime. So I think that after like all these like battle royale games start to die, because I think after Warzone it's just going to become dry. Like I don't think that battle royale games are going to keep going up. I think they're going to start going down. So I think next year's COD or maybe the year after we'll start to see some real improvement in the overall game of COD, because Modern Warfare it's a fun COD game, but it's shit compared to other COD games. Like I think that
There's so many broken guns in it.
You also
It's
have to
worth
think about the new gen consoles. How are other
That's
games gonna
true.
keep stepping up? And are they gonna Treyarch or in COD, Activision, whatever who makes COD, keep stepping
Treyarch
up?
makes the good CODs. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not good.
I mean MW2 is one
Modern
of the
Warfare is
best COD.
probably the best one. Yeah, it's not.
I mean it's between Black Ops 2 and MW3 for me.
I've only had one. So
yeah,
Modern Warfare.
Like-
you're not. How experienced are you with these?
I've had BO2. I played that a little, but I was never mainly a COD guy.
Yeah, I know.
Played Halo.
Halo, yeah.
Yeah, and like just that, those games that are similar concepts to Call of Duty are what's going to kill it, if you ask me. Like Battle Royales, as you mentioned, yes, and Halo hasn't stayed super relevant, but there are other games out there that in the shooting department that has innovated, I think is the biggest thing. Because really with Call of Duty, there's been very little innovation. It's kind of been the same thing for a decade. A very similar concept.
You know, as much as I want to agree with that, it's just not true, because
A lot of different mechanics.
I mean, if you you don't even know, because Modern Warfare is on a whole different engine. Like you play BO2, right?
Mm.
You play BO3. You play BO4. Does it feel anything like Modern Warfare? Not even a little.
BO4 feels very similar.
Well, it just runs on a completely different engine. It's so much more fast paced. Modern Warfare is one of the slowest paced COD games to ever exist.
I feel like all the games on the same engine kind of play similarly. So Modern Warfare and Black Ops 4, if you ask me, played very similarly. Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, despite Black Ops 3 being better, they feel very similar.
I guess that's
kinda how I
true.
look at it, yeah.
Infinite Warfare was so cheeks though. I hated that game. I grinded Modern Warfare Remastered though, and I think that's why they made Modern Warfare the way they did. COD is not doomed. COD is gonna make a comeback, not to the degree it was at before. I think that Pro Call of Duty is gonna get a lot more popularity
Esports.
because it's fun to watch. I love watching Pro Call.
That's true. Yeah, I think it could, but these next couple of games are big because I think the new Modern Warfare was kind of a new breath of life because previously we had a few disappointments. Black Ops 4, World War II, even Black Ops 3. Like the zombies was great, and obviously, but the multiplayer, a lot of people still argue is one of the worser ones. So I think this one gave it some new life, but it needs to keep going. You can't just drop one decent game every 5 years.
Yeah. You also think this is a really good franchise. People aren't just going to give up on the game.
Oh.
Obviously, they're like
Yeah.
in 2019 was the closest COD was to dead. Like every game they had released.
What was 2019 COD?
I think that was
BO4.
that was BO. I think that was BO4.
Well, a lot of people enjoy BO4. I would say that the most dead COD game for me was either Ghosts, Advanced Warfare,
Dog
or
Warfare.
Infinite Warfare. The 3 games were just all terrible.
Yeah, they're
I played probably
for a while.
10 public matches and turned the game off.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think
so bad.
I don't think COD is going to be doomed until they'll release like 4 or 5 bad games in a row.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
people
even
just
then,
keep going back.
it can still make a comeback.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay. If it has another year like 2019 did, where so many good competitors release good games, that'll also harm it.
Yeah, that's true.
And then like this new GTA could really mess it up too, right?
I mean, that's not supposed to come out till 2023.
I'm way behind on that. I don't follow GTA at all, so.
That's going to be a fun ass game,
It
though.
is.
Should we move on?
Yeah, that's what
I
we're
believe we're good.
So let's move on to how we met each other, us 4 here. Does anyone want to start with that? Because I got to think for a second here.
I also got to think. Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna retell a story because it's obviously not as funny. But if you want to know how my first encounter that I remember with Hunter, that was on episode 2, where we talked about we had this class together, and that was the first time I really remember talking to you.
There was a sock in my desk.
And he was very passionate and excited about said sock. So yeah, it's not as funny.
It was so funny.
The teacher's talking about whatever, and he's like, pss, 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 pss.
I'm also pretty passionate about a sock.
That's what I was thinking about.
I'm
Anyway.
not cutting that.
Good. I don't want you to cut
Don't
that.
edit that out. Don't edit that out. Yeah, but anyway, go back to episode 2 if you want how I met Hunter first time. First time I remember meeting Ronan was 7th grade health class.
Oh
First
yeah,
time I
yeah.
remember. And he kind of looked how he looked now, but with braces and like significantly shorter hair. Like his hair was extremely short. It was like spiky almost when you rubbed on top of it.
Fuzzy head.
And yeah,
Fuzzy
fuzzy
head,
head.
yep.
That was his old Instagram handle. But I remember I was randomly put into a group because we do random groups in junior high, and it was 7th grade health class. It was stupid. It was talking about how to be respectful to people, and you had, I can't remember the exact story, but you messed up on an order, like a
Cake
pizza
order.
a cake order for people, and you had to explain to them why it was late. So it was supposed to talk about like good communication. Ron was like, here's what we do. We call her pretending to be the police. We kidnap her husband and say he wasn't arrested and that she needs to come in for jury or some for a reason to bail him out or whatever. That's what he wanted to do.
I thought it was a pretty good idea.
Sounds good to me, bro.
Assuming you didn't get arrested for, impersonating a police officer, I think it'd work out. Yeah, that's fine for you. And then I already told you Hunter's, and Logan's, Logan, you came in freshman year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like most of freshman year, I didn't really talk to you a whole lot up until we had a video project for history, which somehow you were in our group. I can't remember how you got in our group.
Cause I was so fucking like, no one liked me.
We sat behind you and you were like, hey, or like, I fucking. But yeah, and then we filmed this history project that was just such a monstrosity.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Ivan.
It's your boy Ivan.
He was like vlogging through medieval times was his project. It was, oh man.
The banana commercial or the salt commercial.
Yeah, like salt.
Yeah. So a little bit of context. We were supposed to talk about the salt trades in like the Middle East. I can't remember what exactly it was.
It was like the Silk Road or something.
And we had to turn it into like a TV program. So I started acting like Bobby Mays. Or sorry, Billy Mays is his actual name. We called him Bobby Mays. And we tried to sell Flex salts, which is Flex tape but has salt. And we walked around and I dumped a crap ton of salt on his banana and he ate it. And I've never
Like a
I
rock.
remember he's like, the new Flex salt takes better than regular salt, and then he just take off, he sprinkles some on, he takes off the whole lid.
And he ate it. You know what? I respect it.
He took a bite out of it. I respected it.
My face, dude.
His blood pressure was through the roof.
I've never seen a man's face just look so ready for death as when he took a bite of it. Alright, I got mine now. You guys go.
Logan's had a lot of fun experiences with bananas.
He gives the gifts.
So I'll go.
Shut up.
The first time I met Ethan that I can remember, it was 1st grade. I remember Ethan was like the cool kid for some unknown reason. He was tall, he was tall, so we all thought he was cool. Pretty much.
Tall and fast, that's all you had to
And
be.
he was good at tetherball, so that's how.
I hate tetherball. I think Foursquare is what you're talking.
He might, one of them.
I hate tetherball.
Either one. I remember he was just like God tier, and he was
What
like
happened?
basically at recess we would like play Mario or something, and he was like
Yo, deep memories that I've forgotten about. Yo.
And he was Mario, and I was like, yo, can I be Yoshi? And he was like, yeah, man, you're cool, you can be Yoshi.
Did you write it?
What?
Or did you
Did I write it? No.
No. Okay.
That's pretty much all I can remember. It was,
You used to be so much smaller than me though, so no, I would not have written it.
yeah, I was a
Yeah.
tiny little kid in elementary school. I'm doing a lot. First time I met Ronan, pre-engineering technology, 7th grade.
Yes.
So we all had to do this like Lego project, and one of our old friends, Michael Fitzgerald,
Shout out
was,
to you if you're somehow watching this.
was in the class. He was like the only one that I knew in the class, and I was like, "Hey, Michael, let's be partners." And right before he was about to respond, I hear from across the room, "Michael!"
He was the only person I knew.
And it was this short little bald fat kid in the corner. And Michael was like, "Oh yeah!" And I was like, "God damn it!"
And then you got partnered with Sadie Samba.
Yeah, and then I got partnered with someone that I did not like. But I remember in the class, like, we never could finish our projects, so you would, like, take the entire thing apart and then build it again for us. Because you felt bad. Oh, it was so funny.
Dude, I remember when you guys were organizing Legos one day, and Michael Fitzgerald and I were just throwing quarters across the room at each other.
That doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me.
The first time I met Logan, we'll talk about next Thursday.
First real encounter.
Next Thursday. Next
Next
Thursday.
Yeah, not in 3 days from now, but
In
a week from 3 days
so
from
10
now.
days.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll have a guest that I think should be here when we talk about this.
I guess I should go now. I'll start with Ronan because you over on the left. There's not a time where I remember with Ronan where like I vividly remember meeting him.
That's facts.
Like he was just kind of a guy that was in their friend group. He kind of left sophomore year, which was kind of the time I came to this. He started hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then he just kind of like started hanging out with us again. And yeah, that kind of happened, but never really had a moment that I can remember meeting him.
What's some of your earliest story you can remember with him, though?
Earliest story I can remember with him.
The only thing I can think of with Logan is our painting class.
Oh god,
In sophomore year, right?
that was
Yeah.
a fun one. Oh yeah,
I don't remember everything we did in that class, but
painting class. It was a fun one. I did not try, and I think Miss Garcia hated me with a passion.
your artwork is spectacular.
It was. I remember our final project. We had to had some artistic voice. I drew 2 pumpkins. There was one that was orange, and it was getting a shadow down onto a blue pumpkin, and that made the blue pumpkin sad.
And the better part is that Hunter had a drawing of pumpkins as well, I believe, right?
His was actually cool though.
I don't
Yeah.
He sat at a
It
different
actually
table.
just
He wasn't in. You were gonna
That's when that was the beginning of sophomore year.
Yeah.
It was,
Here's the funny thing though, our paintings are about equal, and he said he wasn't trying. I was putting effort in. That's what's really sad. Like I was trying, like, oh, this is so bad. Like, we had one project where we were required to use like 24 different paint colors or something ridiculous, and I was drawing like a mountain tree landscape. And I'm like, what other colors do I need in here? I started putting yellow in this house. Like, for literally no reason. It didn't need to be anywhere. I was like, alright, we're putting yellow down there because we're gonna have to.
And then Ethan, the earliest one I can remember with him is freshman year Spanish 1, when our Vamos a la Playa.
Vamos a la Playa.
This is when we started the mosh pitting. It was in the back left corner. No, that's just the earliest I remember. We were just mosh pitting in the corner, and it was a good time. I think Misspoken Negra might have gotten mad at us because it was Misspoken Negra.
Yeah, she just left us. There were like 12 freshmen or sophomore boys that were not interested in learning Spanish at all in that class. But whenever a banger song comes on, we go
The
hard.
songs were bangers. They were fun.
You were in that, right? No, you weren't with us. You were with
Spanish 1, I had the other teacher.
Yeah, and you weren't either. It's
No.
just me and Logan and Quaid.
Quaid.
Quide.
And then
Why?
and
Etan and Lohan.
Hunter, the earliest I remember with him that I'm not gonna say is like of what we're gonna talk about next Thursday is the end of freshman year when he hosted a party here.
Oh, man. That was
yeah,
so much fun.
That was a fun one, yeah.
Tio broke the trampoline.
Damn it,
Yeah.
I actually, in my memories popped up the other day. It was tie breaking.
Yeah. No, it was
No,
it was
it's
Tia.
Tia,
It
it's
was
Tia,
Tia.
it's
I promise you remember just fuzzy. It was Tia.
The video.
Have you got any?
Well, yeah, the only things I can remember is what has already been mentioned.
Alright, fair enough. We got it all.
Oh, sorry.
Huh?
I started a couple minutes late, so about 20 minutes right now. All right.
Yeah, I don't. It's been a long road for a lot of us. Like I said, me and Hunter.
Yeah, we've known each other for 12 years, I guess.
Yeah, first grade. We kind of stopped hanging out for a little bit. I'd say like 3rd, 4th, 5th grade.
Yeah, because I became friends with the Mormon.
You did do that. You did that. But yeah, and then we kind of reunited for football. Honestly, in 6th grade, we started playing football together.
Football's so much fun.
Fun time.
And then JA doesn't have a football team.
Like, one of the biggest things that I regret is not playing football freshman year.
Yeah, we didn't.
No, I mean, like, playing on the team football freshman year.
Never mind.
If I would have played for, like, Pomona or RV or something, I feel like I would have been,
What do you feel like you would have played?
like a slot receiver.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you're not quite tall enough for like a tight end or honestly even just a normal receiver. So
Yeah.
probably something like that.
one other thing I want to mention with Ethan, since that Spanish memory isn't really like, I don't specifically remember him, I just remember he was a part of that mosh pit. The one thing I remember where we actually became like kind of closest friends was homecoming sophomore year.
What was that?
You
Okay,
guys,
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys were going crazy.
Yeah.
Homecoming
Oh, I
sophomore.
remember his mom took us there, and he was wearing this wasn't planned at all, but he was wearing like a pink shirt. I was wearing a blue shirt.
Gender reveal.
Like a gender reveal, but yeah. I told him.
That was so weird. I remember seeing that and being like, what?
Yeah, I was. My mom was like, "Hey, we should try to carpool with people to go to homecoming." He's like, "Do you know anybody?" And I'm like, "Hunter, you were at your dad's or something. I can't remember why I couldn't do you. Ronan lived far away. Like a lot of my friends, at some reason, couldn't take them. I'm like, well, there's Logan, who I kind of hang out with a little bit, and I was like, sure, let's take him. It's great. And we went, and it was a pretty baller night. Till the end.
Yeah, I remember I was off doing my own thing, and then and then Ty comes up to me. He goes, "Yo, your friends go hard." I was like, "Yeah, they do."
I wanted to go hard at junior homecoming, but we were in a tent about the size of this garage.
It was so
That
much
was
fun.
retarded.
But if you don't get into the middle, it's not fun at all.
You had to fight your way to the middle.
You didn't have room. Like, I was this close
You
to
put
everybody.
your head down and you went.
No, I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about
That's
room
when you
and
broke
dance.
your fucking elbow.
Yeah. I did break my elbow.
Did
The
you
day
actually
before.
break it, or? did
Yeah,
you
I
stick
broke
it?
my
Yeah.
freaking elbow.
You don't remember that when you had like a sling on? For
I
your
remember,
elbow?
but it was
Sling.
in and
He
of
kept
It's an
complaining,
actual
"Oh,
break.
my elbow's broken, I swear."
And all you guys were like, "Hunter, you're such a faggot. Stop it."
It's like when I broke my foot.
Oh yeah. Should we tell that story?
Yeah, okay. So one day after school, we were going to the promenade. That's like a normal location for us to go as a group. And my foot started to have a stabbing pain in it, like right at the beginning. So I tell them, "Yo, my foot's really hurting, guys. I can't run." And they're just like, "Shut up! Stop being a pussy! Run! Run!" So we ended up running. How far is that? Like 3/4 mile?
It's
Yeah,
almost a
about
mile.
a mile.
Yeah, mile. So we ended up running that. And a month later, after I played, I think 3 weeks of football on it, like tackle football, I'm a lineman, and 1 week of hunting, I went to the doctor because it was still hurting, and it turns out it was broken the whole time.
You know what I just remembered with Ronan? One memory with Ronan. Do you remember? I think it was before a basketball game, sophomore year. We went somewhere before the game. Like we walked down to the promenade, and it was snow. There was snow outside.
Oh, I was there.
And we ran back, we ran back. Like
It was a soccer game.
Yeah, it was a soccer game.
Yeah, it was
We
so.
went to Vito's, right?
And then and then
Yeah.
you drew like a big dick in the
Oh, yeah.
It was giant, bro. It was like there was this giant open field, and Ron was like, "I'm going to work." It was huge. Anyway, yeah, I was so cold. I don't think I've ever
It
been
was
that
so
cold.
damn
Was I playing in it? And
After-
that's why I don't remember.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran back so fast because my hands got so cold.
Remember when we went to that soccer game that was on Halloween? That was so snowy and so cold. We were all in our shorts. You guys remember that?
I don't.
On Halloween.
It was like freshman year. It might not have been a Halloween game, but
I remember a playoff game where it was like a blizzard outside.
Yeah.
Not this last year, but freshman year.
yeah, that's what I'm talking
That
about.
one? Yeah.
And we were in our
That
shorts
one.
because it was warm earlier that day.
I'm pretty sure Corbin was rocking shorts too and waving a big old American flag.
Probably
It
was.
was
That was
awesome.
surprising. What a guy. Shout out to Corbin. We like that guy. Yeah, I don't have too many as far as like early days. Various stories.
I mean, yeah, just so in for some reason at like lunchtime and recess in elementary school, we would play football not on the football field, but like on the grass part outside of the football field.
Why didn't we just play like sideways?
I don't know.
I get why we wouldn't want to go 100 yards and 5-on-5. Like that makes
Yeah,
sense.
but why didn't we just go like sideways?
Our field was curved.
Like for some reason we decided to go on the curved part of the track to
Yeah.
play football.
Like a little back part in between the track and the like soccer goal is where we used to. I will never know. Yeah, I don't have too much else. I remember with you was going to your house to work on a board game in Earth Science.
Oh yeah.
It was to work on a board game that we had to make that related to like Earth's history. 2 teenage boys at someone's house with an Xbox in their room. Did we work on that board game? You tell me right now. Did we work on that board game?
Yes.
No.
I did that.
They sure did.
Obviously.
So,
That
obviously,
was
because
the,
I'm a straight A student.
That was the night when that one catch where, not catch, but when
Oh my
we were
gosh.
playing Madden, Ben Roethlisberger throws the ball, and James watching the ball, he's going out like this ball goes right under his armpit. I got so mad.
Put his arm out
Ben
the ball just went
Roethlisberger,
under.
Ben Roethlisberger just played like shit that game, and they put Mason Rudolph, and he was balling until he got hit in the head.
Yeah, that was. Oh, Hedger? Alright. But yeah, Earth science. Oh yeah, Earth
Oh my-
science. Huh? No, we're not talking about that. We might later. But
About what?
He goes,
hitting the head.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, in that Earth science class, we had Mr. Kirkley, our man, who we're actually gonna play Call of Duty tonight with.
Yes, sir.
We play Call of Duty
Every night,
Sure.
every night.
Kirkley, if you're watching this,
We love you. We love you entirely. My favorite teacher for sure. But yeah, we sat up in the front like you had one of those like couch, like what would you call that? Like
A futon.
futon? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've got a bench.
Oh yeah, those things. That was.
And we just sat there the whole time. We played freaking head basketball, like one of those where you
We
just
played head basketball. It was either head basketball or Super Mario Flash, and then every time a picture of the girls went on the screen, you just screamed that it was flat, and he didn't like that too much.
we pretended to be flat earthers.
Mm.
I think he knew we were joking, but we were kind of serious about it.
I don't know. I thought you guys were kind of retards.
I think the earth science is when I kind of started to consider you one of my best friends. In
Mhm.
So it was probably that class.
Mhm.
Yeah. Before you were the kid who, yeah.
Next Tuesday.
Next Thursday. Next Thursday.
Even though most people are watching, probably know what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
most people in our class know what we're talking about.
Well, all right, let's talk about numbers real quick. What?
Statistics.
Oh yeah.
What was our views on 2?
I think 130 right now.
What's our views on 3?
It's like 110.
What the
We
heck?
have more views on 2 than 3.
Yeah.
Either way,
We still appreciate it.
thank
We
you
still-
guys
yeah.
for all that because
Share with 5 people you know.
don't do that. No.
No.
Please don't. I do
And
that.
if you do, I'll give you a cookie.
A cookie.
100% real.
I'll give you virtual
You see
hugs.
these graham crackers?
Yeah. You'll get this if you.
And you got the rest of Hunter's Gatorade.
Yeah. It's gone.
Nice little cup. Alright, okay, I think origin stories are good. You guys have anything else?
No.
Alright, we're good. Alright, next thing I want to talk about, which also might be pretty interesting. Foods that most people like and that you've heard good things from, but you're just not a fan of. Who wants to start?
I'll start. I don't like chocolate at all. I think I like chocolate bars, but chocolate cake, like ice cream, anything heavy chocolate is disgusting.
Dark chocolate.
Okay, jokes aside, what actually do you not like?
That's
funny! That's fucking comedy! Like the video for that banger joke!
We fell on the chair. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck.
Alright, okay. Cut that, edit that up. Alright,
No.
Alright, Auntie, what you got?
Tomatoes.
Dude, that's whack.
That's a lot of people don't like tomatoes.
Well,
you don't know how many
I
times.
not an
You
unpopular.
don't know how many
Cucumbers.
times.
I hate
I love
cucumbers.
That one. Makes
Pickles,
sense.
though.
Yeah. You know how many times
I like pickles. Don't like cucumbers.
Okay, so I'm not too upset with that.
There's-
Cucumbers aren't anything special.
There are so many times I'm working, people ask for no tomatoes on their sandwiches. I'm just like, fuck you.
Marshmallows. I hate
You don't
marshmallows.
like marshmallows.
Really?
Like on their own? No.
No, they're
Dude.
not.
Well,
Light those
s'mores.
on fire and make
You like
them
s'mores?
lights and
I like s'mores.
crunchy.
Okay. Mhm.
But I mean, actually, s'mores are kind of like meh. I don't really like them that much.
I will say, s'mores are a little overrated. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like s'mores
agree.
pop
Depends
tarts.
how you make them.
Those things.
So, I actually, my family, like, we got a ton of different shit for s'mores. Like, we've got, you know those, what are they called? It's like the
Graham
little, no, not, we don't use graham crackers.
Salty
Well, we have graham
crackers.
crackers, but we don't always use them. There's these cookies, it's like the little, like,
No way?
no, yeah.
What?
Or whatever, the little dude, the gnome, like the little gnome dude. That's a.
Oh, I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
those ones that like we use those.
Oh,
instead
fudge
of the-
stripes.
Yeah, fudge stripe. Yeah.
Fudge
Dude,
stripes.
I bet that slaps.
It's and then we also have like Reese's. Those. Oh my.
Woohoo! Woohoo! That sounds fire. That sounds a lot
It's-
better
it's
than what.
good.
I'm bringing that and we're eating that Thursday after the podcast. Look out, that'll be fire. Alright, what you
Okay.
got? Huh?
I like all foods, really.
I believe that.
Add
The
to the
one food I
conversation.
really just don't like is asparagus, but I don't know how everybody
agree.
else feels
I
on it.
like asparagus.
I don't mind.
If it's cooked right, it's mediocre at best.
Yeah.
But it's just so bad. Whenever my mom makes it, I take a handful of it, so like that wide per se, and I just try to get it down in 3 bites. The least amount of pain possible.
Divide. Have the
Why don't you
water
just
ready.
not eat
Alright.
Because I'll get crucified if I don't eat it.
Y'all parents
Okay.
not beat the shit out of you.
Okay.
Yeah, That's just me. Alright, mine's coffee. Like, I'm sorry, teenage boy.
That's facts.
That's Starbucks. I don't like
I
coffee.
agree with that.
I like coffee.
I agree with that. Coffee's not good.
Like, it's mediocre at Starbucks, but I'm not paying $15 for a cup this big of mediocre drink.
It's because all the teenage white girls that liked iced coffee don't even have coffee in it, just ice and sugar.
Yeah. The one thing I like is a caramel frappuccino, but that's not coffee, really.
Yeah.
I like frappuccinos, but yeah,
Thank
those
you,
aren't really
guys.
coffee.
Ethan's brother's one. Yeah. So coffee, I'm not a fan of that. Otherwise, I don't think there's a whole lot because I'm not very picky. I'm kind of like
Yeah.
I like a lot of things. Yeah. And I'm on the contrary, the opposite. What are foods you love that everybody else talks trash about?
Brussels sprouts.
I was gonna say that.
Slap.
I was gonna say that. You need the right seasoning. Like you have to do it.
I
right.
don't
I
even cook
hate Brussels sprouts.
I don't even
man.
cook them.
You don't even need to cook.
I
You-
eat
okay,
Brussels
so
sprouts
we
raw
disagree on that.
sometimes.
But yeah, with seasoning, like they're actually legitimately
Put some garlic.
No.
Saute.
good. You don't have them?
I don't.
I definitely do, but I can't think of one.
Meatloaf, I know a lot of people give a bad rap.
I like
I don't
meatloaf.
like
because
I
it's
don't
kind
like-
of.
I don't like meatloaf that
Depends
much.
on who's making it.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't a fan of it
Johnny
because it's kind of a
Test
meme. This is kind of a meme that it's like.
Johnny
presumptuous.
Test has kind of made that a meme too.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't mind it. I think it's solid.
Yeah, there's really nothing.
My big
I know people can hate on Italian food.
I love hot dogs. A
Sorry,
lot of
it's
people
slots.
don't like hot dogs. Hot dogs are like one of the best things. Like I'll take a hot dog over a hamburger any day.
Nah.
I might say
can't
that
do
about brats, but
I still won't do that. Burgers.
burgers are king.
They slap.
Where taste is king. Yeah, I like I said, I don't have a whole lot outside of that. Brussels sprouts and then honestly brats, like they're so underrated. I know nobody dislikes them,
Yeah.
but I really like them. Like, they're really good. Some cheddar brats.
That's fair, yeah.
Pineapple pizza, I also don't think is terrible. I don't like it, and if you give me a choice,
I like
between
it.
a normal human pizza and pineapple
Normal
pizza,
human.
a normal no, you know what? Use your brain. You know what I mean? What a normal person would get from a pizza place, and then what weirdos get with pineapple. I like the
Use your
normal
brain.
ones. Use your brain. It's not that hard. I like the normal ones, obviously. You know, pepperoni, sausage, all that. But like pineapple's not terrible. Hawaiian's not awful.
Yeah.
There's no case scenario where I'd order a Hawaiian pizza over a meat lovers.
Oh yeah, Hawaiian. I was typing something in. Yeah, I like Hawaiian pizza. Well, I think it's. I don't understand. It's good. It's good on pizza.
Yeah.
The reason that it's not a typical pizza food.
Yeah, let me ask you
or
no.
topping.
Here's the question that judges whether or not you get kicked out of this room: meat lovers or Hawaiian?
Meat lovers.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You can stay.
Definitely meat lovers, but yeah, no, I think Hawaiian gets a bad rep for
It's
that
good.
reason.
Okay.
I mean,
It's
pineapple
above
by
average.
itself is good.
So are we saving that for next week?
Yeah, we're gonna
We're
save
staying
that
at like 30 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
Hopping
We're
into
like
what has
32,
become our
33.
signature part of the podcast.
Did we get any last week?
Like
Comments?
suggestions?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Alright, so
Give us
We didn't even ask
suggestions.
for suggestions the last couple of times.
these suggestions because this is legitimately the hardest part of coming up with the podcast for me is coming up with 5 of these that are good. So the first one is have your browser history public or have your camera roll public.
Camera roll.
Camera roll.
My camera roll.
That's
fucking
funny,
hilarious.
dog.
My camera roll's funny.
These people say
It's our podcast. It's my workout videos, and it's a bunch of memes.
Yeah, I don't think if you do nudes that might be a little different, but
Yeah.
Oh,
I think-
no.
I don't.
None of us do.
I've never done that in my life.
No girlfriend, no girlfriend, no girlfriend, no girlfriend. We're all good. It doesn't matter.
He talks. He like talks to people.
He's slate. He talks to so many of them.
He kind of he's slinging.
What a
He's
guy.
I don't talk to a lot of
People like the ginge.
Let's back up here a second.
What do you mean?
I thought people give Hunter all kinds of crap for being the man hoe of the group, but like I'm just
He's not a hoe.
You're right, John.
He's not. John's a simp. Yeah, John's
John's
just in
a
the
simp.
When
friend.
John comes on Thursday, he's gonna get called a
John,
simp. So
we
many
love you,
times.
but fuck you.
We'll refer to him as simp right there. This is Simp Stegner. He will be the guest of the week. Okay, so that one wasn't very good because none of us said news and stuff. Walk in on your parents or have them walk in on you.
Walk in.
Which one?
Bro,
Walk in on your parents.
Yes.
Walk in on your parents. I can't do both.
Alright, what you got?
Well, if your parents are porn stars.
Where's the?
Oh no!
Edit that out. Edit that out.
All I'm saying is that I don't think that'll be too bad since you've probably already seen them on like.
Okay, but are your parents like? Is this relatable? Is that why you're bringing it up?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding if you're watching this. I'm sorry. Send me with you, Dad, if you're not watching this. You don't care.
Because you're gone. Ronnie, what you got?
Dude, I'd rather walk in on my parents, I guess.
Did you already do that?
I did.
Story time.
I also did that.
Okay,
I
so
was like 4 though.
my parents were doing something in the closet. Put context clues together, dude. Okay, I walk in. I don't know how old I am. I don't know the basics yet. And I come in. I'm just like, Dad, what are you doing to Mom? And I was a really big fan of WWE at the time. Like I used to try to pull moves. I used to try to pull moves on my sister all the time, like Batista bomb, all that stuff. And my dad said, we're practicing WWE moves, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I walked away. That's my one-time experience.
Didn't your family like ban you from watching WWE?
They did ban me because I
you
tried
like-
to do it on my sister. But hey, she could beat me up. So
Drooling food out there.
Alright, what's yours? You said you did it too.
Pick your head up.
Give a second to recover, guys. Give him a second.
I was 4 years old. All I'm gonna say.
The night was young.
It was a night. I was 4 years old. All I have to say, it was March when it happened, and my sister was born 9 months later.
I was gonna say, yeah, hold up. That's not. Alright, that was fun little story time. Glad y'all got that.
what's your
Huh? I think them walking on me, that mental image would kill me. I couldn't do that.
But if they walk in on you, you might get your like ass beat.
But what if
Actually, I would, yeah. So probably actually not that.
Like if you walk in on them, you can like turn around.
Like, that means Adam is the Xbox.
I'm just, no God with the boys, bro. Rip. All right. This one I like. This might be my favorite. Find out you're adopted or find out your dad has a second family.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Neither.
light. That's light.
Both.
bro, Peter Griffin has like 7 families.
That's bad.
Probably find out your dad has a second family.
I would find out I'm adopted. I understand that it would be like sucked if you found out that your origin parents or your biological parents abandoned you. But like you have to realize that these these other 2 people like took you in and treated you as their own. So like it might hurt at first, but then I realize you'll probably realize that.
Yeah, I have to do
I
that
don't
too.
think either of them
I'm
would
gonna
hurt.
find out my dad is like, no, we gotta leave for a couple of weeks, go hang out with the other fam. Like, no, why couldn't I do
That
that?
would blow.
That sucks. That being said, your other brothers might be cool dudes. So,
Yeah, meet more people, dog.
that's
More people watch the podcast.
Whoa!
Whoa! Would you look at that?
So shout out to my dad's second family. Watch podcast. Okay. Marry a attractive dude. So Ronan, or marry an unattractive girl. So I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna say that. We're not gonna do that. But yeah, super attractive dude or unattractive. Super attractive dude or super unattractive girl.
This is like a no-brainer for me, and it should be for all of you guys too, because as far as
Cut that out. Alright.
That's
I mean,
bad.
I could just like, marry my best friend over here and be like this hot stud. And like
financial benefits.
For anybody that's actually like
financial benefits, and then like I think we could agree on like
the joke is we want to marry each other, but we don't.
I promise you,
My 9-year-old.
It's 100% a joke.
for legal reasons.
Trying to get these riots down. But yeah, I think that's a no-brainer for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Even if she's super freaking unattractive, you have to go with the girl.
Yeah.
I don't
No
think.
homo.
There's some attractive dudes out there. but-
Does she have like an unattractive personality too?
That's facts. Because she's unattractive on the outside, but very nice on the inside.
But a nice person, you could live with that.
Mhm.
Alright, that's certainly
For sure.
true. I didn't think about it through.
That's ideal to live with that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
at the same
Okay,
time.
so okay, how about we spice it up then? It's a super attractive and nice dude, and then an ugly and a prick girl. Which
Ooh.
one you want?
That's harder.
The boy do be making money though.
Honestly-
if he's super attractive, he do be a model.
That's true.
Honestly, I might just take the dude and
You
not
guys
even
are gay.
not even
No,
make it.
You,
Not even
you don't
make it
have
like-
to do anything with them.
Don't even make it romantic. Just be like you two be homies. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's a cool dude,
Be a homie.
like yeah.
You
You
know,
could be
it's
like,
kind of
maybe
I
fast.
play some Call of Duty on a Saturday night with my guy.
Just play around on the side, you know.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa,
how it
whoa,
goes.
whoa, whoa. What I agree to. Whoa.
No, I mean, okay. I know that came out bad, but I mean like with girls, not like dudes.
Ah.
Yeah.
You two could agree to cheat on each other and be okay with it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, it wouldn't be
Well,
cheating,
Jake
it'd be
Paul
open.
has an open marriage.
What an idiot. Absolute
That whole
idiot.
thing's a scam, dog.
Yeah,
Podcast-
that's for sure. That's what I'm
Podcast diss track on Jake Paul. It was fine. Okay.
Done. Let's not talk about what we're doing next week. Yeah, I think we're done. Thank you for watching.
Guest next or in a couple days, 3 days, Thursday is the guy who was our cameraman.
Sim Stegner.
Sim Stegner. He was our cameraman for an episode, I guess. I don't know what happened.
He's busy today. He's gonna be off and on, but that's alright.
We don't really need him.
He's being a bitch.
Being a simp, as he always does.
But yeah, he'll be our guest on Thursday, and then we'll move from there. So that's all.
Leave comments with would you rather's, with things you want us to talk about, etc.
Oh, one more thing I want to experiment with. If you watch the whole video, comment the timestamp of right now, and I want to see how many people do that.
Dude,
That's
a gamer
It's
play.
probably gonna be 0, which I'm totally fine with, but
Yeah, well, I feel like a couple people watch.
Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely not
couple
everyone. Definitely not everyone.
No, our average watch time is like 5 minutes.
So if you are seeing this,
If you're seeing this, make a timestamp right now. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. We will see you all
There'll be
later.
so many different timestamps as to what people meant by which one to do it
Later.
right now.
Later. Well, Ronnie, let's go get the weed whacker.
Should we go